Oh, I'm only a few minutes late because of dog. Gotta love dogs. Well, I do when they're not screaming because they want to go to the bathroom. I love senior dogs. Anyways, tonight more, well, unsurprisingly, Astroneer. Just jump on into that. Once things get working, there we go. We'll make progress tonight, I swear. Nah. But then again, every bit of work in this game is technically progress. It's kind of sandboxy. It's the what? Refined nanocarbon alloy. It gives you the, I guess because I already bought the research, that it gave it to that. Do we even have that thing here? We should actually. The, we don't, do we? I have to make one on this planet. Given that it goes onto a large platform, it would probably be made from a medium printer. I'm guessing I just unlocked something. Yeah, it's an XO request platform, right? So 2 resin and a compound. Easy. I gotta learn to memorize these. I just thought of how to automate this. I need one more large platform to at least. I guess how many resource types? Ignoring Astronium, but that's just not going to be generated from that. It's actually best to look at this when we look at those resource types. What can I generate? 7. Again, zinc can't be... Maybe can copper. So graphite, compound. So we got 6. We just need one more. I think I need to. Not the fastest way to do things. I'm gonna take these out for now. I'm still trying to get this working. And one of the ways to do that will be blatantly to get this all prepared. So need one more, so we'll empty this one out as well. One of the things I was going to do was medium batteries, wasn't it? Why would I even want large shredder? So I have plenty to research something else, but I'll decide what that is momentarily. I need one more large, I guess, and one medium for this. These will, and I still need, and that's enough of them. To fill in one of these spaces, I suppose. With something that can only have the canister. No, wait, that would... It auto sorts, it'll go across them, but it'll only go to the one that it fits to. I forgot how to place that in a second. It needs an auto arm for that, so I need to... I shredded all those medium ones. Because I need 2 large platforms, one for that over there and one for this. Then again, how many of these could I... 4 of them to one extra large, not worth it. Then again, a large platform B would have the extra space, I suppose, so let's go with one of those. I needed 2, not 1. Didn't I keep 1 medium platform as I didn't know where one of these were? No, there's that. Do I have an aluminum left? I should. I have so much organizing to do. I have to move it around a bit more, but for now, probably one more and put an arm to transfer. So if it gets on here, it becomes excess, I suppose. No, I just have to place them together. And it'll just go to the space it can fit. That requires the arm. I also need to put something there to prevent resources from going. Let's don't have any lithium at the moment. I need 4 to 1. Need a ton more for that. We have a handful of zinc though. Diamond, respirond, carbon. I only have an answer for that, but I also have an answer for something else as well. Required get two. For my auto stuff thing, I have more idea. There are tutorials and stuff out. Oh, see, compound, resin, graphite. I want to do that. I should really make this actually generate into carbon, which require an actual generator for that. Be a faster way to go about it. I was waiting until I got the actual infinite other sources, of course. But it's not really worth it much, so I'm not going to do that. I'll find a different resource. Hello, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing some Astroneer. If you've ever seen this game, it's kind of a space survival style game. More of a base building and stuff. You go around different planets, build your bases, gather resources, and there's DLC and stuff like that. I'm presently working on building up my main base on your starting planet. I've left the planet, I can freely go. I have a rocket. I'm just building up all this stuff to make it easier to travel around. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you? I'm presently getting in essentially a automated, like, kind of resource generator thing going. Well, it's not fully resource. It's not fully automated, but it's gonna be a lot more automated than present. Oh, sorry, your things are going bad. Hmm, that might be a good range. If it hits both of them, that's good. First, I gotta get all of the resources filled. I have graphite, compound, resin, and ammonium. Need organic. I don't necessarily need organic. I'm never gonna make it here, but So I could take one off. So clay, quartz. Just for the sake of the fact that we can, I'll take one of the organic with us. To show that's the space that can be generated here. Wait, I didn't start on automated, so it's now... I almost broke it again. Okay, why is it stuck now? It gets occasionally a bit broken. I'm sorry to hear that. I think you've had a bit of a tough time. Understandable. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hmm. Ow. Oh, yeah, sorry. No need to apologize. Okay, why is it not working now? There we go, because it was on in output. Well, no need to apologize here. You didn't do anything to warrant feeling bad like that. That will auto sort it. Yay! It's a matter of turning this. One's for filling and one's for moving. Given that I can only have one auto generating at a time, anyways, not too big a deal. I got it working. First grade. I think you had a typo there. But yeah, summer is you're talking about the first, like, freshman year in university or college, depending on where you're located. You call it something different. But yeah, some people enjoy the time off. Others want to get back into the routine, and it makes it difficult. Ah, yeah, I don't know if you've gathered from the accent, but not from Sweden. I am one of the Yeehaw people. Good old America. I have one of these set up for helium yet. I do not. I have to go pick up a ton more. There's a lot of different accents in my country, so it's hard, not always easy to tell which one's which. I don't have an argon one set up. I know I have to go pick up a bunch of it. Helium, methane, nothing. Oh, there's argon. Never mind. Uh, in game or where I'm at? Where I'm in the world where I'm at? Yes, it is nighttime. Uh, for me it is 9:30 at night. No, not 1 a.m. It's 9:30 at night. I work from I have a day job. I work all day, so I would not be awake at 1 a.m. Although I don't work on the weekends normally, so I guess I could. Nothing's really stopping me. I got that working now. I still need more stuff for organizing these. I need lithium. Hydrogen's the last one. I mean, I can, but it takes a bit more of the screen. That's more of a PNG tuber for the sake of it. I'm working on a new model for my VTuber, so that's why I've just got the mini one here until I get that fixed. When I can, I'll do that real quick. I thought it was a little bit too big. Anyone who's watching on mobile probably sees it a bit smaller. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's just automated with the voice stuff. I have, well, I don't have the program. Yeah, I don't know how big or small it is, because I'm seeing on my second monitor, which is not a large monitor, but still larger than a phone. Do I have a helium? No, not a helium. Yeah, hydrogen one. That makes sense. I really should check that stuff rather than just leaving it be when I do that. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. If there's only 6 of them, how do I have 6 filled? Methane, argon, hydrogen, nitrogen, helium, hydrogen? What? Oh, I have 2 hydrogen. That's why. Ah, yeah, that would change the approach to stuff. Waking up only 10 minutes ago. I have nitrogen. Oh, each planet has a different generation for the resource. This is one of them. I have plenty of nitrogen. I just I don't have the one. No, I do have 2. Why is that not full? I haven't been auto. Oh, I took the auto arm away. Moved it elsewhere to use it for another purpose. I didn't make a new one. I've been starting to organize stuff for most of the resources. I want to think. Oh, that's the wrong button. For showing this stuff, it lists different planets. I have a farm for all of them now. But they're on different planets. I have to go pick it up. I could go pick up a ton of sulfur, I suppose. Neon's not one of the gases available in this game. They only have so many different options. And gold is not one of the resources for processing here as well. Oh, there's quite a few planets. Actually, probably should go pick up some more. Okay, what resource should I go get? I can work on a different planet. But I can show off the different planets real quick. Yeah, make sure I don't have anything of excess on my inventory, I suppose, before I do that. Yeah, it's one of the most recent suit I unlocked. Makes it kind of waddle. It's hilarious. This is the galaxy we have. I have not cleared every planet. Where do I want to go to get stuff right now for the gas sake? Probably Novus. That's where I have one of the gases I want to go pick up. Don't know why it glitches through like that. I just need to get there. So I need to set up a proper base here rather than just a beacon. It lags a little when taking off or landing from planets, but beyond that, this game flows pretty smoothly. Ooh, good thing I came here. What? Oh, I've been putting it away rather than picking it up. So a bunch of these on my ship. I just realized I now have the oxygenator. That's one of the reason I haven't gone to the center of this planet yet was oxygen. Well, that and soil, I suppose, not enough on hand. One of the goals is to get to the center of every planet to get essentially the means to really move through them or teleport. Not one set up at the moment. I had one in the past, but I kind of repurposed it for other reasons because no one really wanted to join it from streaming side. But I'll set up a new one in the near future. Because you're the second person to ask me about that recently. I really should do that. I think I'm not going down anymore. I think I'm going up. Oh, I know how to make one. I just repurposed it. But so thank you for the offer, but I'm good at that. I just been meaning to do it. Well, I get that feeling of liking to create stuff. My job is not in art. I am very much so an artist by, uh, at least hobby. I was an art major at one point in the past, but I end up not sticking to that for career-wise. Instead, I end up in healthcare somehow. Completely unrelated to art. Well, I completely understand that, the desire to make people happy. To be honest about what? Or is that following up your statement of liking to make people happy? Which makes sense. I really should get and make a wide mod. Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. I found a rare resource here, although I can generate infinitely now, but still. What is up with all these rocks? That is a lot of times to make a Discord server for Minecraft. Why did it show up saying caves there? Am I still going down? There's something about this planet's been throwing me off. Oh, I haven't done Roblox in years. I have made it all the way through the planet, haven't I? I know this is a moon, but seriously. Or am I misremembering what mantle is? Have I even powered up this planet's warp core? I don't think I have. Even if I get here, I haven't powered up one of the surface ones, so I don't think I can. Even if I get down here, get to the core. What big machine? You're talking about the terrain tool that I'm using? When you hit the button, hold on. It's actually on your side. It shrinks on your bag. Are you talking about all the different tools and stuff? Like the QTRTG, it's infinite power, portable Astroneer. I'm actually a decent amount of time into this game. But as for the terrain tool, that's just default item you have. It just, it's, whether it's holstered or not, it's interesting like that. Yeah, I haven't activated this planet yet, so I can't actually go to the core. Whoops. Gotta go back to the surface. Fix that problem. I have made the path at least. So something about this game is every single planet has essentially a core you need to you need to activate on the surface, a node point, then you go to the core to activate to give essentially make it part of a warp core or to link to each planet and to get you certain items to progress a end game point that is a different place we can fly to. It's a weird platform we saw in space. You have to power up the surface first before you can go to the core. The moons are a lot easier to get to the center of. And it's really difficult because you have limited resources, including power and oxygen. These are things you can get from rewards for quests and stuff, and you can also make them yourself later in the game. They are called QTRTG. They generate 1 unit of power per second. Not a lot, but it's infinite. thank you. I don't have many viewers. I don't stream that much, to be honest. I'm more of a hobby streamer. I did in the past want to make it big as one, but now I just do it for fun. The other thing is, while going there, I have the portable oxygenator. That's probably the way I've gone about it. It's kind of probably indirect. Probably supposed to get it later in the game than I did. I just beeline towards it because I thought it would make things easier for exploring. And it takes one bit of energy too. That I made. It was not easy. You have to get pretty much all the end game resources. But that's how I have access to the ability to dig stuff. Oh, okay. See momentarily. But yeah, that's why I have the access to all this stuff, or the ability to just freely explore around instead of suffocating. Hmm. Where is the? Where is the? Not that. Where did I put the teleport? Not the teleport. Where is the surface node that I haven't activated? Okay, that does it. Do I have the wide mod? Now that I'm doing things... I don't, but it only costs 1,000. Yeah, I'll return to handle this later. I've gotten it partially done. I could do a different planet, too. Do you have any more? I have 3 more slots there, so... At this point, I should have plenty for my main bases resource-wise for quite a while. Neat, we landed on this one for once. But it's hard to tell from the surface where it is. Okay, why'd you do that, game? Oh, that's why. Anyways, before moving on, well, actually, let's make the wide mount first, so I finally have that. With that, and all right, I was going to work on getting medium batteries. I got checked medium printer to replace the small batteries. Lithium and zinc. We have zinc. We just need a bunch of lithium. Which requires stuff from that. That won't get us anything, but you know. Do that when you need a bunch of that, which... Let's make sure this works before I put on auto. If I want to auto build things, it'd be a bit different. Let's see how this works, though. Would this be good for shredding? I should bring the shredder over here if I'm gonna do this process, but I need to put a dedicated shredder space over here then, I guess. Then the rockets. Not the optimal. Might be better to move to a small printer instead of a medium one for this. Because then I can make smaller things, but quicker as well. Maybe even... If it would only take one spot, wouldn't that be able to put two printers then? That's gonna be the trick, I assume. Let's grab a small printer. Or make one, I guess. Of course I missed. At that point, I would want a medium or small shredder. Where did you go? So it's to be unpacked first.
it working or not working again? Is it? There we go. Oh, it did probably filled up a different one. Probably the one in my inventory. That makes sense. That's why it wasn't filling. No, not the one in my inventory. This is weird. It's very finicky. Shouldn't have gotten rid of. Actually, no. At this point, we're getting this working. We would actually want. Not you. We already have the medium shredder. I think that's what this is. Question is, can I shred these and that? It's gotta be full first. Let's get the zinc going so we can get that stuff off the battery, then. Of course. And this is why I need the... Actually, no, it's got to be a large shredder for this purpose. Just to make sure it fits, I suppose. But that requires... Yeah, that's expensive. Can I shred the medium ones in this? In a... medium one? Probably not. It's probably got to be anything... Actually, that can answer that. Convert small and medium-sized debris. Actually, no, there's a way to... Not the. I didn't really want it at an angle, but whatever. Not how I wanted to look, but I will fix it later. Because it's jank whenever you try to work through this. $79 days. Dang. Got plenty for that. And the diamond probably the best thing, but I forget how what that even takes to make. We probably have access to the inventory. Graphene, graphene. Requires graphite and hydrogen. That is not what we're making a bunch of. Well, the graphite's easy. What about the? I forget what hydrogen takes, even though I know we can make it. Requires hydrogen, ammonium, and ammonium. So it's expensive, but we've also what's hydrogen? Get the one that we have an excess of. Yeah. Do not just crush these. Our first medium battery. Yeah, sure. I could just get rid of these because they're kind of an eyesore, but that's the first one. We need a ton more. Hmm. Who knows? I'll work on all this next time. For now, either way. Actually, before I wrap up, let's just see. Is there anything I know I want right now? Let's start the largest thing first. Because that'd be the stuff that's most expensive. As far as I know, these aren't actually... Even the window over there isn't that great. Actually, I haven't even made that. Sensor arches, sensor rings. I only stream for an hour on these nights. What does a nice love curved platform even do? Design platform A is expensive, so is B. But I think this costs ceramic and compound. It's cheap, but that's not storage. Extra large resource canister is a completion board. A drover landing pad. This is expensive to make, but I could work towards the large shuttle. You did not know. I thought you were saying boo at me saying that I'm wrapping up a stream in a moment. I think I still have one ceramic just sitting right here. Let's go sit. I'm not going to be finishing this up tonight because I have to go get more exo chips. I guess next time I'm building the large shuttle because, well, now that I've gotten a lot of things set to infinite resources, as much as the titanium alloy is not cheap, it's also doable. Titanium, graphene, and nitrogen. No idea where that gas just rolled to, but it might have fallen to oblivion. I mean, my notifications are on for here as well, but yeah, put your thing. I'm not logged in at the moment, but I go under Discord under the same name as I do on Twitch. I think it's linked on my Twitch. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't have notifications on Twitch either. I'm just setting up for this nitrogen, titanium, and graphene. Yeah, it's glitchy, isn't it? Sorry to hear that. What about the nitrogen? I already have a nitrogen over there. That's argon. Ah, Oh, I do have a single piece of titanium. Oh, well, have a good day. I'm about to wrap up in a moment anyways, so good luck with work and stuff like that. Oh, I'm missing exo chips. Are any nearby? Really should have built the spaceship, the VTOL on this planet. Would make it getting to one easier. I forget if it's that I'm looking for, the purple dot. I don't want to spend a lot of time looking for this. I do need to wrap up, but also... Uh, oh, that hurt. I don't think it's the purple spot. I can't remember what the notification is for that. I only want to go so far before... on foot. I mean, actually, I think I can transfer... What's it cost to trade for the extra chips? I should have checked for that first. I have 2 of those. I don't think it's 1 per. I think it's a lot more than that, but who knows? Yeah, it's 3 for 1. And that next time. It's almost done. We have the resources we need. Except for the exo chips, and we can get those quickly. By going and get some Astroneer real quick, I suppose. So we'll handle that next time, which will be Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. With that, either way, I wrap up here tonight. I've been Lord Jabu. This has been some more Astroneer. I hope you all had a good time. With that, have a good morning, evening, or night, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.